Spin2Win Rogues. This build is crazy. Warcry, Whirlwind on the bar. This is a barb, guys. This is the most fun build of the entire PTR, in my opinion. This is even more fun than Lightning Spear Sword, guys. And the boss goes down like this. Dead. Spin and win rogue. Let's go. Hey everybody, it's Rob here. We are on the Season 6 PTR and we've been playing a lot of Dance of Knife Spin2Win Rogue. And this is truly one of my favorite builds now because it has Warcry on the bar, it basically has Whirlwind, it can also equip a 6th weapon. It's a ton of fun and the build is super cool, lots of fun to play and probably one of the best starter builds for Season 6 if they are not nerfing it to the ground. And I really hope they don't, because this is like community favorite. We can spin, we can win. I'll show you a lot of gameplay footage, but let me show you the base principle setup. So basically this new skill called Dance of Knives allows you to channel, and you can basically spin unlimited as long as you are moving around a lot. And it's really fun, and while you spin you throw out these daggers and these knives, and it gets just really strong. And you can also imbue them, you can use your dash to move around quickly. There's also a bunch of snapshots, but this build is not using any of that. I'll show you like a lot of the speed running that we did here, but quickly we'll go over the gear. So we're playing the Air of Perdition, Uber Unique Helm. If you don't have this, you can also play Crown of the Nameless, it's fine. And it basically gives you a ton of multipliers, and it gives you a ton of crit chance as well. Then we are playing Tyrell's Might. Also our Dance of Knives will shoot arrows every time we spin basically, and we get even more benefit from it. Then we are playing Fist of Fate because the entire build is revolved around Victimize, which is the key passive here on the Rogue. And you can see already here, like my Victimize is just hitting for 10 million base already. So we are inflicting vulnerable hits with Dance of Knives and Fist of Fate, triggering like a crazy chain reaction and some big damage. I've seen numbers going up to like 5 to 10 billion. Then we are rocking the Ambrose here. This one gives us toughness. It basically allows us to have the Dance of Knives, Dark Shroud like up all the time, and just really strong overall, and gives you a tremendous amount of power boost. For runes we are playing Bug Om, and we are playing Knock Yom. This basically casts Petrify and casts Warcry as we travel. And the Petrify, we inflict a lot of crowd control thanks to Fist of Fate. There's also other runes. If you want to use cooldowns a lot, you can also use the Yal rune here to trigger the Petrify. But I like the crowd control. It's like simple. You can just right click and it's just going to kill everything. We have Concussive Strike on the boots here with Daze. I also like Bash just to move around fast. This also seems to be like one of the fastest XP farmers in the game. And I actually didn't realize I didn't change it here. You can play either True Sight or you can play the Retribution on the weapon here. Either works well because we are playing Specialization in our side here, which gives us an insane amount of single target. You'll see it in the footage here in a second, how crazy the boss damage is. And yeah, just get the chance of Dance of Knives to cast twice, and it just becomes tremendously powerful here overall. And then we are rocking Umber Crooks here. Our Poison Trap will basically shoot, you see this dog moonwalking here. Our Poison Trap will basically shoot out the Shade Totem that allows us to get even more DPS. And then yeah, the Retribution also here, Dance of Knives, you want just 100% chance to cast it. We have the Star Shards here, all big multipliers here. Poison Imbuement lasts extra. You want to be spamming Dance of Knives. Don't hold it, we want to be spamming it. This one triggers even more lucky hits for Fist of Fate. And that one triggers even more Victimize, going completely crazy. Then we are rocking the Cold Clip here, another 1.2x. And on the Amulet we have the Noxus Eyes, another 1.6x. Also on the Amulet you can get like 3 key passives. You can get Exploit, Fidget Finesse, Malice, Alchemist, or Dexterity %. All of them work very well. Yeah, just stack vulnerable damage in all the tempers pretty much. And the build just rocks like crazy. Skill tree is looking like this. We don't need to max Dance of Knives, similar to the Whirlwind Barb, where we just put 1 point because it enables Victimize, but it's not dealing any damage. Then we have Rugged here, we have a bunch of damage multipliers, we have Dash, and the Bell of Hell is also going. And we have Poison Trapped, we have Exploit, Malice, the Poison Imbuement. There's actually multiple setups you can play. You can also play this with Concealment early on, Snapshot your crit chance, but you don't really have to do that. In the end, you'll just spam it anyways because it gives you more damage. Then we have Alchemist Fortune here, more lucky hits, and the Victimized key passive here at the very end. Paragon board, there's also lots of options. I like this one. We have Headhunter, big bonuses to stats, also big damage multipliers to elites. We have the chip here, damage against vulnerable targets, and this one is really important. It works very strongly against vulnerable targets and victimize, where we get lucky hit procs here from our ring. It's very important to have one of these rolls here where you have lucky hits making targets vulnerable, basically. I know the bell is going crazy, it's gonna stop in a second. And then, yeah, big vulnerable damage. Every day at 6 PM, guys, the bell goes crazy. So Headhunter, chip here. Then I like Exploit Weakness. We have Diminish for even more vulnerable damage. Cheap Shot, a big damage against the boss. We have Exploit for big damage and big vulnerable. This is the separate multiplier for your key passive. Then we're rocking the Eldritch Bounty here, another big multiplier. And then here, very interestingly, we are playing No Witness. And you might say, but Rob, you don't have an ultimate on your skill bar. But we have the Druid's Petrify, which counts as an ultimate for this skill. So you just petrify the targets and you're getting another 1.45x here if you have enough ultimate damage. And it's very easy with the Fluidity glyph here to get that ultimate damage, because you're just multiplying these magic nodes here, and they basically allow you to stack this No Witness board or No Witness node like very easily by itself by just using this glyph. So yeah, this build's tremendously powerful. I also do have now a full list of the entire Paragon levels that are XP that is required per Paragon level, and it seems like this build is definitely looking or shaping out to be one of the best XP farmers in the game, next to the Sorcerer. And I think this is an excellent like league season starter, because you can also play this while leveling. I'll have a separate video about that coming out as well, but I'll show you here some footage. And again, you can also play it completely without any of the Uber uniques, and it's still extremely strong. Spin2Win Season 6, I'll definitely look forward to play this build in Vessel of Hatred if it remains at least very similar, the same. And I really hope that Victimize gonna be finally in a good state, because it's getting nerf buffed all the time. I really hope it stays viable. But yeah, Spin2Win, let's go. Just rogue things, man, look. Yes. Spinning and winning once more. Oh, my friends, we're gonna play Spiritborn when it comes out, but this build, if it survives the PTR, I really hope it does, because this build is a ton of fun. That's gonna be a build I play in Season 6, guys. Strave, Spin2Win, Warcry, Barbarian. But I call it Strave. It's actually called Dance of Knives. This one. Yeah, you get the idea. Wanted to hover it, man, and then the thing like hit me. No Crown of the Nameless. No air. That helm is bugged anyways right now. They might change it. Oh, there was an elite pack there I could have killed. Oh yeah, the rogue is rocking. Shuffle rogue. Dude. The boss damage is just ridiculous. Even with this Crown of the Nameless. These are the top 5 most craziest builds. This one is among them for sure. Yeah, the additive damage to demons and angels is actually a multiplier right now. What's the max range on this thing? Did you kill it now? Temper Warcry on boots? You can't. You mean berserking duration? That one you can. Wait, that's actually wild. You get the berserking duration on the boots? Yeah, that's pretty sick. And boss. I see. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.